Hello and welcome back to another battle report with Critical None. Today we have the forces of the Separatist Alliance versus the Grand Army of the Republic in a Recon skirmish. The Separatist army is led by Kalani, who is leading 3 battle droid squads, all with the extra man and 2 of which have the E5S sniper rifle. He's also leading a B2 super battle droids unit, with the B2 with the ACM as well as an additional B2 droid. On top of all this, we have a unit of droidicas, as well as an AAT battle tank, with the series droid pilot, a linked targeting array, high energy shells, and the armor piercing shells. The Republic are running a 212th attack battalion, led by Clone Commander Cody. He's leading 2 clone trooper infantry squads, each with a DP-23, a rotary blaster AT-AT, a saber tank with the beam turret, as well as an infantry support platform with twin beam cannons and piloted by the 327th Star Corps Elite. So, turn 1, droidicas zoomed up here in wheel mode. Had the B2s moving on, just being a bit cautious. AAT, which came on, fired some shots at a saber. Had a couple of sniper units come on, fire some blink shots at clone troopers. Kalani himself, he's just been strategizing the area. And got some more B1s here, just hiding out, ready to move on to the POI.
Awesome, so we had some clone trooper infantry that infiltrated on and just sort of generated tokens. Same here. We got an AT-AT, which is kind of stealthily going around the side here. We got the ISP, which has come in and beamed a few things. And then we have the Saber, which did the exact same thing, all into Kalani, and then between the B1 squads before getting slapped in the face by the AAT.
starting off, we're going to go with the AAT, who is going to recover and then shoot the exact same attack ball into the saber again.
Damn.
Okay, so we are this many dice. Impact 2, critical 3. It's a good start. We will spend the aim to reroll these 2, just because you've got a lot of armour. Perfect, so that's 2 crits, and then impact 2, but have you got any dodges? Oh no, it's high velocity. So your armour will soak these.
Yep, so just 4 saves?
Just 4 saves.
Okay, so taking 2. Actually, oh no, you can't spend surges with the T12 rules. So yeah, 2 wounds.
Perfect.
Awesome, so I'm going to go with the Sabre, straight into Kalani again, and then change the same 2 B1 squads that have suppression on them. Okay, could be better. So we've got crit 1 already. So we've got 2 crits, 3 crits, 2 hits. I got an aim. I'm going to re-roll these 2 with the aim. That's not bad. So, on Kalani, can you make me straight up 6 for me, please?
I will back up 2 of those.
Yep.
But I will have to make 4 saves, which could be the end of Kalani. That is the end of Kalani.
Damn.
Wild.
Whoa, look at that throw I just did. Onto the B1 squad behind him. Jeez, can you make me 1 heavy light cover save, please?
Yeah. Nothing.
No.
So, 2 saves for them. That's 2 dead B1s.
Golly.
And then the final beam.
Whoa.
Perfect. Another cover save. And then 2 actual saves. Only 1 dead B1. So, going with these purple guys, they currently have 2 suppression to roll off. Roll 1 off.
Nice.
And then what we're going to do is come for a little wander up the board. I've moved the wrong guy there. And then we're going to fire up at those clones with just sniper rifle, and the other guns are going to go towards the AT-RT.
Cool.
So, sniper shots into the clone troopers. So, just a single hit there.
Cool, so 1 for heavy cover.
Does take it.
Dice take it.
Then into the AT-RT, just 3 lucky white dice. And the armor will soak it. Perfect.
I'm going to go with these clone troopers here, and we're going to aim and then shoot right into these droidicas here.
Okay.
Okay, so just into the droidicas. That is not bad. I will take a full bow. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits into the droidicas, please.
Perfect. I'm going to pop all 4 shields.
Cool, so
So
then...
just 2 saves to make.
And they'll have Pierce as well.
Well, don't need it.
Doesn't matter.
Perfect. We're going to go with these B2s. They are going to come on up.
Whoa.
We're going to double move behind this heavy cover POI.
No way. Cool, so I've just jumped Cody over there. Going to observe on there. Look at these 3. Bam, bam, bam. On the B1 squad there. Then we're going to take a shot at the AAT, which I'm not sure whether it's a wise move, but we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Shoot into the AAT. You've got impact 1 and lethal 1, but not that that matters. Awesome. So, that is going to be...
Impact 1.
Just impact 1.
I think he's a red dice. Don't think he's searching though, so that's probably a wound on the AAT. We'll double check. Perfect. We're going with these B1s, see if we can get some suppression off. We do get both the suppression off.
Whoa.
Then, we're going to throw all my dice everywhere.
4 gets a suppression off.
Exactly. Just thinking, am I... See, someone killed my commander. Yeah. We're going to... We won't be able to get within range to shoot him with all the guns. So, we're just going to aim, and then the sniper It's going to take a shot at Cody.
No.
Single white and a red. We'll spend the aim. Nope, just a single hit out on Cody.
Brilliant. I'll try that one again. Yeah, 1 wound.
Perfect.
So this ISP has just moved up. It's going to be shooting the B2s and the droidicas who lack shields now.
Cool.
Okay, the B2s first. Awesome, so we've got a surge into a hit there. I'm not going to spend the aim, so we're going to keep that. So just a crit and then 2 for heavy or light. No, it won't. It'll be heavy because most of them are at light, but one guy is behind heavy.
So 2 for heavy cover.
Yep.
Perfect.
Takes 1, so just 2 saves on the B1s.
And we fail them both. There's 2 wounds on the B2 unit.
Okay, cool. Into the droidicas. Awesome. So glad we brought that aim. So we're going to spend that. That's better. So a crit and 2 hits. So 3 saves on the droidicas.
Okay.
Let me move those out of the way.
That is 3 wins on the droidicas. Okay, we're going to go with this, I should say, singular droidica, who is just going to fire off over into here, and we're going to take a dodge. Okay, dice coming through. This is suppressive. So a single hit.
So 1 for heavy cover. Heavy cover doesn't take it.
Perfect.
So 1 for their saves. They save it. So just 2 suppression.
Okay.
We're going to move, so we just moved up here, bit of a tricky move, and we're going to shoot the Gatling gun into this B1 squad here.
Fully observed.
Alright, okay, into the B1s. Awesome, we've got 3 hits. I'm going to keep it personally, and we're not going to spend any of the observes.
Okay. So in that case, that would be 3 heavy cover. And then 3 actual saves. So 2 dead B1s. Go with these B1s as my last activation. They are going to just heroically charge right up in front of the clone troopers that I'm sure are about to absolutely light them up.
Thank you for that, Patrick. Cool, so I'm going to move with these clone troopers to get a few shots off on these guys. Now, I'm going to be eyeballing this somewhat. But I need to get these guys out of the deployment zone. That's my commander there. And we're just going to cohere them as best we can behind a little bit of heavy cover. At least from the B1s. Maybe going to be getting much else.
And then firing across into the red B1 squad.
They are, yeah. 4 black, 2 red, into those B1s, pierce 1. Oof. That is a prison poor roll.
So 2 for heavy cover. Cover takes none. To pierce doesn't matter, for I failed them both.
Brilliant. 4 blank reds. So I'm going to aim, shoot the ATRT into the AAT and then beaming on to those B1s there. And I don't know if they're within range 1.
They are not, because I couldn't direct
They are
or
not.
coordinate.
All right, cool. So just those 2. Into the AAT now. Impact 2, crit 1. Okay, so we got crit 1. We surge to hit anyway. Gonna spend the aim and we're gonna re-roll these 2. That'll do. So have you got any dodges or anything?
No dodges.
Okay, so impact 2. I think it's just the 3 going through. What's your armor level?
It's armor 5.
Armor 5, yeah. So just the 3 saves for me, please.
Okay. I make it.
Damn!
Happy, happy, happy.
Nightmare. I'm not happy.
And then we've got the beam.
And then we've got the beam into the B1s. So just 1 heavy cover save for me, please, on the
Okay.
B1s.
Nope. But nope. That is a dead B1 and a suppression. So the B2s, we're going to go with them. And what they're going to do is come marching down. We might not move quite that far. I'm just going to make sure that we're still Yeah, still plenty within scoring. We are going to shoot. Make sure we're touching the piece of terrain. We're going to fire into these unsuspecting clone troopers. Okay. See what we can get. That is not surging. So that's 3 hits and a crit. Now I am touching the cover to deny it to you.
Cool.
So that would just be 4 saves, please.
Cool, so fail 2.
Perfect.
Cody has just moved up, just so he's in heavy cover-ish. And he's going to observe this tank. Probably should have done this earlier, if I had any coordination. And then we're going to shoot at the AAT.
Okay.
Okay, so impact 2 into the AAT. Okay, well that's what we're going to get.
We do have 1 observation token left, or did you want to retain that to give something else impact?
I will... No, we'll spend it, and we'll spend it on the black. Thanks for the heads up. There we go, so that is it's still an aim anyway.
To be
so
fair,
just 2.
yeah. Okay, perfect. So that is... neither saved. That is 2 wounds.
Yes. Good.
Okay, so next up, we're going to go the AAT. We're actually going to move out of my deployment this time. Going to move on up. Going to need to come a little bit. And we are going to blast into... Ooh. Double check ranges. Yep. I'm afraid we're going into your ISP.
Oh no.
So critical 2, impact 5. We will spend the aim. Perfect. So critical 2.
Okay, and we cover before impact.
These are my 4 crits.
Nice.
That's 3 for your light cover.
Okay. Come on, ISPs. Let's do it. Light cover 6, no.
And then what's your... is it armor 3?
It's armor 3.
Perfect. So that will... oh, sorry, but I'm impact 2?
Yes.
So it takes 1 out.
Your vehicle.
Let's say it's impact 2.
So how many is that? 6?
That is 6 in total, yes.
Oh, it's not good.
I think it might be more impact, but I'm happy to... if I can't remember my rules, I don't deserve the impact.
That's fair enough. You're surging. Awesome! 5 wounds.
Perfect.
It has hit its break point, just like I have. Alright, so I've moved my clone troopers up here, and we're going to blat right into the last droidica.
Okay. Okay, so here's the droidica's attack roll.
Whoa! Look at that. Jeez, that's pretty good. I'm going to spend my surge to bump that up.
Perfect. Right, we are going to use one of our shield tokens and then pray and hope.
Let's pierce 1.
Oh, perfect. So we've got the B1s over here, who currently all do have line of sight onto the ISP. So they're going to be heroes of the Separatists, and we're going to aim and shoot into the ISP.
No way. Right, let's see these sick-ass dice.
Okay, so just white dice. We do have an aim token, and we are impact 1 because of weak point side. So, crit so far. Spend the aim for a crit and a hit, which will, unless you've got a dodge.
Nope.
Impact up, so 2 saves in the ISP. So we actually have cover to do first.
So cover doesn't take it.
So the impact will trigger for 2 saves.
Makes 1, so it only takes 1 more. So I think that means it's on 1 health.
Perfect.
Alright, cool. So we're going to move up with these guys. Try and give everyone a bit of cover. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. And then we're going to cohere these guys around here. So that is 4 red to... 4 black, 2 red into the B1s. Okay, into the B1s. Not doing so hot currently. We do have a surge. I'm not going to spend it. No, I'm going to spend it. Yeah, cool. So that's 3 for heavy cover. just get those out of the way. Got space to roll.
Perfect, fail them all. And so that'll be 4 saves in total. Make 1.
Hey.
Is it Pierce 1?
It is, yeah.
Perfect. So that is 4 dead B1s. Okay, so we're going to go with this squad here, who at this point, I think we're less worried about scoring than we are about getting vengeance.
No.
So we're going to sneak up, keep ourselves in the side arc, fire some sniper shots over at the ISP. We are critical 1 and impact 1. So, not terrible. Now that I will remember this time that you have cover.
So cover first. Cover does not take
Perfect.
it.
So that is 2 saves for the ISP.
Damn it. So it's gone through. ISP is dead.
Perfect. B1 supremacy.
All right, we're going to try some MLG plays here. So we're going to take a pivot action first, which is going to get us, try and lay the token down, lay the movement tool down. Just going to get me here, which means the B2s should be within my front arc. I should be able to shoot 2 of them with the rotary blaster.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 black into the 2 B2s. I can see I am going to spend this thing here to give it suppressive as well.
Okay.
That's not bad. Full boat. So 5 for heavy cover.
Heavy cover will take 3.
Damn.
And then we will save 1, taking a wound on the B2 squad. So this squad of B1s is going to come running up this way. Once they're all here, we're then going to shoot up into these clone troopers.
That's not very nice.
Okay, so we are just looking at a critical 1 dice pool. So lots of crits, but only one of them matters. So there's a crit and a hit for you, Cameron.
Okay, no cover, so just 2 saves. We will re-roll that one. Okay, so it takes 1 wound.
Perfect.
Cool. I'm going to aim, shoot the lat, and I'm going to beam 2. Oh, I could beam this way to those guys. Let me see 2 of them anyway. No, we'll beam that way and hit those.
Perfect.
There.
Sounds good.
So
Cool.
into the AAT, impact 1, impact 2, crit 1. Okay. Okay, so crit 1, impact's going to knock up 2 of these. I've got an aim that I can reuse, which I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad, and then I'm going to use Cody's aim as well to reroll the last 2. That is good. So impact 2 is going to knock 2 of those. You got any dodges?
Nope, I am armor 5.
Cool, so impact 2 is going to bump 2 of those up. 2 crits, if I can find the crit on the red. And then armor 5 is going to soak up the hits.
Okay.
So just 4 saves for me.
4 saves. See what we can do. We can lose a wound. Perfect.
Okay, and then into the D1s behind. Yep, so that is a surge to hit. So just 2 for heavy cover.
Perfect. And then 2 to save. That is 2 dead B1s.
Cool.
Okay, so we are then in response going to go with the AAT, who will... We're going to recover, and then outside of range 1, so we'll fire our armor-piercing shells and our main cannon into the ATRT.
No.
Okay, impact 5, critical 2. We have an aim available. Not that we will need it. Because that's our critical 2. Do you have any dodges?
Nope.
And the impact will bring those up. So that will be 7 saves, please, on the ATRT.
7 saves.
There's a world.
There is a world. There is indeed a world. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I just need to make 2 at least.
Yes.
If I just bump these over. I made
There's the
2! Right, so I'm broken and I didn't roll off my extra action, so I am just going to shoot the rotary cannon into these 2 B1s here. Now we are surging to hit. Good thing too. So that is 3 for heavy cover and 1 crit.
3 for heavy cover. Takes 1. So 3 to save. Fails them all. So that is going to be 2 dead B2s. We go with our commander, the B1 squad. And we're going to aim and shoot into this squad here. Okay, shooting through with critical 1. Ooh, we'll spend the aim. Nope, so just a crit and a hit, please, Cameron.
Cool, so 1 for heavy. Heavy takes it. So just 1 save.
Mm-hmm.
And they make it.
Perfect.
They've just gone up and moved up here. So we're getting right in the range of the POI and we're going to shoot back into the B2s. Yeah, cool. So into the B2s, we've got PS1. That's as good as I can hope for, no cover.
Okay, 3 saves. I fail them all. Again, Pierce. It seems to just be bad luck for me. Okay, we're going to go with this unit here, who I believe in with all my heart. And they're going to step around to here. And we're going to try and do that last wound to the ATRT.
Cool.
Okay, let's see what we got. That is effectively 3 crits.
Damn.
So let's see what you've got, Cameron.
Damn.
Come on. Hero roll. Hero roll. ATRT destroyed.
I couldn't have got any worse. So Cody is going to try and do something nasty. We're moving him here. I'm going to try and shoot that last B2. That is not lethal, but he surges to crit. If I can find the crit on these goddamn things. So yeah, that is 2 for heavy cover and 1 crit.
Heavy cover takes 1.
So just the 2 to save.
Oh, need to save them both. And I only saved 1, so that is the unit dead.
Cool.
Okay, my last activation. These guys. So we are going to... Are we going to move up or do we just try and kill? I have faith in B1, so we're just going to aim and shoot into this squad here. Okay, shooting across. We will spend the aim. Perfect. For 2 crits and a hit. So 1 for the heavy cover. Perfect. And then 3 saves, please.
Not good. Take the other surge available. Oh, so I will spend the surge.
Perfect.
And keep them alive on 1. Okay, so we're just going to aim shoot into this squad here because we are not in range to get those guys.
Perfect.
So this is PS1. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll bump up the surge. Why not? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for heavy cover.
Should take 3.
Decent. And
But I do need to make 3 saves, piercing 1, correct?
correct.
I need to make 2 of these. And I do not. That's the unit dead.
Cool, so I'm going to aim with the saber and go first. We're going to go into this B1 squad here with the main cannons, and then we're going to beam this squad here, and then into the AAT, and then into the other B1 squad. Oh no, I can't do that. So,
Yep.
yeah, just beam and then into the AAT last. Into the B1s. That's not bad. Surges to hit. I'm going to spend an aim. It's not bad, that one was a hit. So that is 5 for heavy cover, please. Oh, sorry, yeah, 5 for heavy cover on those B1.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that is
in that.
that is 1 for heavy cover.
You threw him whilst I was in there.
And then 4 for their normal save. They fail them all. That is the unit wiped. Then we've got the beam.
We do have the beam. So beam into these B2s, B1s.
Yep.
Cool, it surges into a hit.
Perfect.
So that is just one. I don't think it's covered.
I'm not going to try it. Let's just see if we can do it. We do not. That's the other B1 squad dead.
Cool. And then lastly, the AAT. Oh, double crit. Snake eyes.
There we go. I had to stop eventually.
Makes
Okay, so at this point, my chances of winning are very low. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to try and be the biggest model left on the board. So we are going to recover to get our armor-piercing shells back, and we're going to shoot across into the saber. So this is critical 2, impact 5.
Cool.
We will spend the aim. So your armor will come into play. Do you have any dodges available? So your armor will come into play. So that will be 6 saves to make.
Saves. I've done worse.
If you could fail 4, that would be...
I'd really kind of not want to do that right now. That's good enough for me.
Perfect.
Only 2 taken.
Okay.
So this core unit are here. They're within range 2. It's great and everything's got line of sight on the AAT. Just because nothing else is left to threaten it, we're going to go with an aim and then we're going to shoot into the AAT. 4 black, 2 red, PS1. Okay, so into the AAT. Okay, that was okay on that one. If you want to, or do you want me to reroll?
No.
Okay, we'll surge that one up. I don't know why, but we'll surge it up. So just 2 crits. Rest goes to armor.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
Brilliant. All right, we're going to give codes.
He is observed onto the AAT.
Mm-hmm. That is 2 red, 1 white, 1 black on the AAT.
Perfect.
They've got 2 aims available. Brilliant. So we're going... It is impact 1. So we'll bump that one up. To
Don't want to spend any of the aims or the observations?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. So what was that?
That was a hit.
Was that a hit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll spend one of the obs.
That's another miss.
That's another miss. We'll spend another one of the obs. Another miss. We will...
Might as well spend the core infantry's aim because they can't.
Gonna do that. Brilliant.
There we go.
And then...
His impact...
1. So we'll spend the other aim to crit fish.
No.
So just 3 saves.
Okay. So I'll take 2 damage.
Okay, this guy is just going to aim and shoot the AAT.
Perfect.
Screw it, yeah. Cool. All right, so we're going to shoot at the AAT. Cool. We're going to spend the aim. Cool, we're going to spend the aim again. Cody's aim this time. There we go.
There we go. Can we end it with another wound? Yes. So at the end of the game, Cameron scores another 3. 1, 2 for the primary, then 1 for the secondary, meaning it's a 7-10 victory to the GAR.